Today we're going to look at how to use the library's databases to find academic and scholarly sources. The first thing you want to do is go to ben.edu/library to get to the library's homepage. You have two ways of finding articles. The first is to simply add your topic to the search bar that is already in the middle of the page. And using the topic virtual teams, they give me 8,507 sources or articles on that topic. When you go up here to choose databases, that will show you all, Click on show all, and that shows you all the databases that it's searching. It has chosen them for you based on the keywords that you put in the box, but some of these don't really fit for the topic that I want. Child development doesn't really fit. Sport discussed probably doesn't fit. The religion database doesn't really fit. So you may be getting more sources or sources that don't really pertain to your topic. So another way to fine-tune your search is instead of going to the search box here, click all databases by subject. Start with academic search complete at the top of the list. Then click choose databases. Then you can pick and choose which ones you want to search. I think the business ones for this topic would be appropriate and probably OmniFile. If you're not sure what a database would be searching, if you hover over the little yellow bubble, more information will pop up about that database. You'll also notice as you type in your keyword, some suggestions will come up, and oftentimes those suggestions are actually better than what you may have started with. So really, traditional virtual teams versus traditional teams, that's really what I'm wanting to find information about. So if you remember the first search, we got 8,000 sources. This search, we've got 12,000 sources. That's pretty amazing. This first source looks pretty good. The changing nature of co-location, physical versus virtual teams. If I just click on the title, which is oftentimes what students do, sometimes you're not actually going to see the entire article. Sometimes you only see this little bit of information. So it's really better to just start off by clicking a link to the text itself. That way you can make sure you've got the entire article and you're not just reading a summary. Here's an example of looking at a PDF. If you've decided that, yeah, that looks like a pretty good article, you might want to read that further, click download PDF. That way when you go to save it or to print it, you're actually printing the entire article and not just a summary of the article. Result list. Trying to see if there's one that says request interlibrary loan. Not seeing one like that, but if you see a link that says request interlibrary loan, it's not really an interlibrary loan, like they're letting you borrow it. That means that they will send you via email the text itself. Sometimes that takes just a few hours, sometimes that takes a day or so, but they're usually really fast. So don't let that request interlibrary loan, don't let that intimidate you. Go ahead and click on that link and then click submit, and you'll be emailed the document. Plum metrics, that shows you how often it's been used or cited. This find full text you have to dig a little further to get to the article. So you can see more tabs are opening, and then there it is. There's the article. If there's an article you found but you can't seem to find the full text of it, I recommend you copy or write down the name of the title, the author's name, publication information, and email the librarians and say, this is an article that you found on the database, but you're not able to find the actual full text. Or you could also do the chat with the librarian feature. If you're having trouble finding exactly what you want, if that green dot is lit, you can type in your question or the title of the article that you're needing to find, and within a few minutes someone will get back to you. If they're offline, of course, you can email them. To get back to the library's homepage, click our logo in the upper right-hand corner. You can, on the library's homepage, you can see their hours, how to contact them, and of course there's the chat with the librarian feature. The chat with the librarian feature is, they have a lot of open hours, so they're staffed by various librarians in different locations, different Benedictine library locations. So, if you're having trouble, feel free to use that chat feature. Thanks and good luck with your searching.